games already this season. It's the Lakers and Pistons. Tip-off at 7 o'clock here on Spectrum Sportsnet. Hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. I'm Chris McGee, joined by the Hall of Famer, Big Game James Worthy. We got the Laker insider Mike Bresnahan. We got Allie Clifton joining us shortly. Let's dive right into it. Another game, another win, and another big night and double-digit assist night for LeBron James on Friday. The Lakers beat the Pelicans by 10 as LBJ went for 17 and 15. It's his sixth game in a row with at least 10 dimes. He has an NBA best 24 such games. LeBron is averaging 11 per game in year 17. The first time in his illustrious career that he's averaging double-digit assists. That is the latest into anyone's career that they've done that for the first time. Rod Strickland finally averaged 10-plus assists for the first time in his 10th season. So taking a closer look at Bron's last four games, all Laker wins. He's over 20 points, 8.5 rebounds per, but an average of 14 assists and just 2.5 turnovers per game. That's a 5.6 to 1 assist to turnover ratio. Big Game James, those numbers are silly.
I'm sitting here just, struck by the fact that he's in his 17th year and he's having these type of numbers. That many assists with not that many turnovers. That ratio is crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're guards like Stockton and, Isaiah Thomas and Magic that, it's just amazing that he's taking the responsibility to get the ball in his hands and enhance everybody else around him and doing it with that type of efficiency.
By the way, still scoring 20.
Crazy.
And getting 8.5 rebounds per. Brez, what's the most impressive to you? Is it the 14 per during the streak, or is it the low assist turnover ratio?
I think it's the 14 per, and also how much he can tailor his game depending on what is needed at that point. He said the other night after his big game, again, passing the ball around, he said, hey, if I need to score, I will. Towards the end of the Phoenix game, we needed points. I came up with them. Tonight against New Orleans, I enjoyed being the distributor. He said, he used the word golden when he said he's enjoying how much the defense is trying to figure out what to do with him. And if he can get guys guessing, that's golden to him, because then he knows he's going to be able to find someone under that basket for an easy bucket. He's really enjoying this right now, just kind of keeping guys off kilter a little bit.
A big part of the NBA is All-Star and MVP talks, and you can make a case for LeBron James just by watching the games. But when you really dig into the numbers, check this out, guys. The real plus-minus, that's a player's average impact on offense and defense per 100 possessions. LeBron this season is 9.71. That's by far the best in the NBA. In fact, it's the highest total since the 2015-16 season by LeBron. So James Harden is second this year at 7.25. Giannis is third at just over 7. James, he's been playing at a whole nother level in year 17.
And the margin of separation, almost 2 points there, Geeter, is amazing. For what he does and how critical and important he is on the court versus not being on the court for the rest of his teammates is amazing. The efficiency of how he gets other people involved, what he does on both ends of the court. You see their steals. As Brad just mentioned, he does everything. He's the engine, he's the carburetor, he's the tires, he's the steering wheel, he's everything in the car. Anything a car can do, he does it.
And it's the luxury seats as well, guys.
Of course.
He's definitely enjoying this so much. I mean, you can sense the renewed invigoration in his game. I believe that's the word. I'll have to check it up after the show. But he's obviously found himself again. There were times last season where the team's losing, and it's not what he had in mind when he came out here to L.A. The defense lapsed a little bit. The classic clip of Kuz pushing him out to guard someone at the three-point line. And that's not the case right now. This guy's playing well above the level of many, many people in the NBA, and especially for a 35-year-old.
Did you get the sense that LeBron was going to have a season like this when he sat with us on Media Day and said, I don't want to talk about it, but basically I'm motivated?
Yeah, when you've been around and seen great athletes, I've seen Larry Bird, Magic, Kareem, when they speak how serious they are. And, he just sit there and said, I don't want to talk about it. I want to be about it. He had short sentences. He just wanted to get with it, and that's what he's doing right now.
All right, tonight, LeBron and the Lakers host Detroit. It's the second night of a back-to-back for the Pistons. For the latest, let's go live to Staples Center. Lakers reporter Mike Trudell is courtside. Mike!
Hey, guys, nice to see you.
Hey, Mike, first of all, hold on. Congrats on the Vikings win.
Okay. Thank you very
He has a
much.
nice little glow about him right now.
he
huh?
does.
Yeah.
He does.
Nice job.
Well,
Mike.
and as you guys know, Brad Turner is a big Saints fan, so that was fun talking to him for the last half hour about all that.
Always an excuse for
yesterday.
him.
Well, yesterday I did go to eat somewhere and to watch the game around noon. I forgot to check in with Brez or Geeter, which was a big mistake, and therefore I had to wait for a table for a long time. Had I just figured it out, I should have mentioned one of your names. I would have gotten right in. Hermosa.
Yeah, you got to know that, Mike. Come on. And if that doesn't work, just throw out Big Game or Alley. It might get you somewhere.
I'll try that next time. In the meantime, now that I'm past the Vikings win and thinking about basketball again, look, so the Lakers have taken care of business. I know you guys have talked about it all season, really, on the shows, that they have not lost yet to a team that is under 500. And so this Pistons team, of course, is under 500. So are the Knicks. I wondered if there's just one or two things in particular that Frank Vogel has going for this squad as to why they've been able to take care of business. So we put that to the head coach a couple moments ago.
I want to start asking you, so if you look at the whole course of the season, you guys have yet to lose to a team with a record under 500. You've been consistent about this day-to-day approach, but is there one factor you think that above all else that has led to that? And I saw you knock on wood there.
Well, we have a good team, and we have a business-like approach to trying to get better each game, trying to remove the opponent and the quality of opponent from our process. And, credit our players for doing a good job with that so far.
Hey, what did you see from Caruso yesterday, and what do you think about his status for today and just moving forward with that calf?
Yeah, he's feeling good. We're still going to wait for a final answer to see how it feels when he warms up, but we're hoping that he plays.
Just wondering how you describe that as was something that he's been dealing with on and off, but it hasn't been something, it seems like he said the other day it goes away, and then it feels, how do you guys monitor that?
Just rely on his feedback, communication with the medical team. Like you said, it was something that impacted him earlier in the season, and it had gone away. It was a non-issue, and sometimes those things come and go. He's been fine, but when he felt it, we wanted to play it safe.
Anything stand out the most about Detroit when you look at them on tape?
Yeah, I thought they played really hard last night. They played with a high motor. They got some guys in there that are getting opportunities to play because of their injuries, and that's always a dangerous proposition for an opponent because they're going to try to make the best of their opportunity. And they got some guys that are capable of beating you. D Rose is playing at an extremely high level. Drummond obviously can hurt you in a variety of ways, and we got to make sure we play a good game.
All right, you guys heard Frank Vogel just mention Derrick Rose, one of the better bench scorers this season and playmakers. So that's one of the reasons why you would hope that Alex Caruso is indeed available to play. The defense has slipped with the second unit the last two nights. Of course, we've seen teams make the big comebacks. Of course, the Lakers have still won by double digits. But part of the reason, Alex Caruso, man, he's the guy that sets the tone defensively for that second unit.
All right, thanks, Mike. Appreciate that. And we'll be talking to you later in the show. Lakers and Pistons tip it off at 7 o'clock here on Spectrum Sportsnet. To take a look at Alex Caruso getting warmed up at Staples Center. He's got a fresh new lid. Caruso sat out Friday's game against the Pelicans, nursing a sore calf. Frank Vogel just mentioned that he's